All right, good morning. It's the Monday Morning Show. Today's topic is New Year's resolutions. Yes, that's right. New Year's resolutions. Now you might be sitting at home asking yourself, what does he mean by New Year's resolutions? Well, I'll tell you, and thanks for asking, because that is one heck of a question. And I appreciate the questions. Of course I do. I appreciate the feedback, although, like I've said, most of the feedback is negative. But, hey, maybe in the new year, we can turn that into a positive. You never know. Because that's what the new year is all about, right? It's 2016, and we're about a lot of things. And I'm going to get into that in a little more detail. But see, here's the problem nowadays. I'm getting back into problems. I'm trying to be positive here. Somebody stop me. But here's the thing. People nowadays, they all have ADD. They want this, that, now, want to now. Is this good, good, bad? So when somebody clicks on my video, they're going to decide within 10 seconds, maybe even shorter, probably 2 seconds. Am I going to continue watching this idiot? Or should I just click on dogs with squirrels? What should I, Monday Morning Show, which is critically acclaimed humor with a very good-looking host who's, remarkably talented. Should I watch him or should I watch dogs eating nuts? It's a tough choice, but I'm asking you to give me a chance. The first 10 seconds of the show might not be great, but if you hang in there with me, if you grab the back of the train, you might be dragged across the tracks, but you will eventually get there. That's what my show is like. My show is like grabbing the back of a train, and you're gonna, drag your feet on the ground. You might bump your head against the end of the caboose, but eventually you'll get to your destination. So, folks, hang in there with me. I mean, please, just that's all I'm asking. Hang in there with me. This episode is New Year's not New Year's. Years is in plural, right? New Year resolutions, right? New Year resolutions. Now, basically my opinion is it's a bunch of BS. And why do I say BS? Because I'm trying not to swear. I mean, this is a family program, it's a free form. And speaking of free form, ABC Family switches their name to Freeform. I'm against it. I'll be honest with you. Am I a big fan of the channel? No, I'm not a huge fan of 199. That's the channel around here. And if you ain't from around here, well, now you understand the reference. Do I have to explain myself every freaking time I say something? Jeez, can't somebody listen to me? So, I apologize. Sometimes I have emotional outbursts. It's because I take a lot of steroids. So I apologize in advance. So, ABC Family. I'm not a huge fan, but I mean, I'll watch a Harry Potter movie every now and then. Hey, I can admit it, I'm comfortable. I can admit, I used to read the books. I got to number 4 as far as Harry Potter goes. Maybe a lot of people have the same story. I don't know. I know people that read all the books. Zipped all the way through them. Whatever. I got the number 4. Uno, dos, cuatro, 4. I got the number 4. 4. Number 4 was huge. The first book, good. Second book, good. Third book, good. The fourth book, it's a freaking dictionary. I got halfway through it, and she's still going on about some kind of World Cup or something. I don't know. If it's not football, I don't want to hear it. Some kind of World Cup with them on sticks. It was too confusing to me. I put it away after the, So 4.5 books that's how far I got in Harry Potter. Now the movies, I've seen all the movies. The second to last one, a little bit of a drag. They made the last book into 2 movies. Dragged it out a little bit. Is that a new trend in Hollywood? When we got 1 book to go, let's stretch it to 2 movies, should we? Let's rob them of a little bit more money, should we? Shall we? Is that the new trend in Hollywood? Is that the new Hollywood trend? Hey, I don't know. I'm on the East Coast. I'm not on the West Coast. I don't work for TMZ. I don't know. I don't know. Got a funny TMZ story, but I'm not going to tell it. Maybe down the road, not right now. But what am I talking about? Yeah, that's right. New Year's resolutions. Not resolution. Yes, New Year. Sorry, folks. It's a very touchy topic. Sometimes I have trouble with touchy topics. New Year resolutions. Do I have many? No, not really, because I think I'm doing great as I am. But if you're a moron, then you should probably have a lot of New Year's resolutions. But me, I'm a successful guy. Got my own talk show. Got my own radio show. Got an open mic night that I host. I mean, the ball's in your court, folks. I'm doing pretty good. Don't point the finger at me. Point the finger at yourself. Unless, of course, you're successful too. Then, send me an email, mondaymorningshow@gmail.com, and, maybe donate a little money. I mean, you never know. All right, mondaymorningshow@gmail.com. That is my email account. And send me an email. Positive or negative, I don't mind. Send the negative emails. You know why I like them? Because I like reading stuff that makes me depressed. I always love it. I especially love to wake up in the morning, read an email that talks about how I should kill myself. I love those emails. So please, keep sending them. Thank you. All right, let's just get to the basics here. The basic overview. Top 10. Here we go, folks. I'm going David Letterman on you. Top 10 New Year's resolutions. Number 1, get ready. Fitness/lose weight. Now, that's a big one. Get it? It's a big one. This is top 10 New Year's resolutions. I think it could also be top 10 things that people say they're going to do but don't do, right? Do I work out? Yeah, I do. Do I do it a lot? No, I don't. Would I make it one of my resolutions? No, I wouldn't, because I don't know. Most resolutions are BS, am I right? I mean, if you gotta do something, why don't you just do it? You gotta put it... I feel like the resolutions is a way to tell people, to brag, well, my resolution for this new year is to keep looking good, or my resolution for this year is to get in shape, and it's just your way of lying to yourself. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Number 2, getting organized. Getting organized, that's number 2. Who's making this list? Statisticbrain.com. I want to make sure, that's who. It's not my list. It's their list. But I tell you what, I think it's a terrible list. And if it was good, I'd tell you I think it's good. But number 2, getting organized. Hey, maybe it's true. Maybe this show is exactly what the American public is like. I don't know. Getting organized. That's a resolution. Well, I mean, hey, don't shoot for the moon. Number 3, spend less, save more. Oh, come on. Spend less, save more. How about just stop buying useless crap you don't use? How about that for once? How about, get stuff that you need and stop spending your husband's money? How about that one? Number 4, enjoy life to the fullest. Get the heck out of here. Enjoy life to the fullest. Listen, I enjoy life to the fullest, but there's stuff that bother me. That's why I have a show called the Monday Morning Show, because it's a show where I can talk about stuff that bothers me. And New Year's resolution lists, they bother me. I'll be honest with you, they freaking bother me. So enjoy life to the fullest. Yeah, that's something you want to do, but is it something you want to make a resolution? Oh, I want to enjoy my life to the fullest. Maybe that's something you write on your wall, or something you write with smoke. But is that really a resolution? I guess if you're really just a depressed moron, but I don't like that. I just don't like that one. Can I just not like one? Do I have to have an answer for everything? Number 5, staying fit and healthy. Does that not lose weight? Staying fit. If you're staying fit and healthy, you don't need to lose weight. So why don't we just put duplicates on this list? Let's make a top 10 list of duplicates. Morons. Number 6, learn something exciting. Learn something exciting. You want to learn something exciting? Open a book. You want to learn something exciting? Watch the Monday Morning Show. How about that? How about watch my show? Why isn't my show on this list? Watch the Monday Morning Show. Oh, that's the next one. I spoke too soon. Number 7, quit smoking. What is this, the 1940s? Who smokes nowadays? People smoke? Get the heck out of here. Actually, people do smoke. Number 8, help others in their dreams. Help others in their dreams? How the hell are you supposed to help people when they're sleeping? What are you gonna, what is this, the movie Inception? You're gonna go into their dreams? Help people in their dreams? Get the heck out of here. If somebody's sleeping and they're having a dream, let them sleep, let them have a dream. They have a bad dream, well, that's their fault, and they can work on it. But don't try to wake somebody up, or, what are you gonna whisper in their ear? They're sleeping, and you're gonna, hey, help you. Go to the left, go to the left, go to the right. Somebody's sleeping, leave them alone. You don't need to help others in their dreams. Get the heck out of here. Number 9, fall in love. What? Oh, you're just going to trip into somebody and, oh, hello, and you're just going to fall in love? Get the heck out of here. Number 10, spend more time with family. That's a good one. Because we all know we want to do that, right? Christmas time proves that, spending time with family is great. How about a little numbers here? Since this is the statisticbrain.com, such a lovely website, I highly recommend it to any moron out there. Percent of Americans who usually make New Year's resolutions, 45%. Well, pretty high number. I know I'm not on that list. Percent of Americans who infrequently make New Year's resolutions. Okay, so do we have to use the big words? People that don't really do it that much, but they do it once in a while. 17%. I don't know how they're coming up with these calculations. Percent of Americans who absolutely never make New Year's resolutions. 38%. Anybody in that category, huh? Percent of people who are successful in achieving their resolution. 8%. 8 freaking percent. And that's the people, and that's probably 7% of those people lied and said, yeah, I did it. I lost weight. Yeah, I did it. I quit smoking. What do you want from me? You know what I mean? What do you want from me, huh? Get the heck out of my face. 8% of people are successful in achieving their resolution. And like I said, 7% of them are probably lying. Now, it gets back to my main point of this whole New Year's resolution thing being kind of BS. Because if only 8% of people are successful in their resolution, then that means 92% of people aren't following through with the resolutions. So, let's look at that. Is it worth it? Is it really worth it to make New Year's resolutions? It's a big thing, right? It's a big thing. You see it on the news. You see it on the Monday morning show. So when it's on that show, it's a big deal. And people always talk about it, but only 8% of the people follow through with their resolutions. Does it seem like it might be a little flawed? Does it seem like the philosophy might need to be changed, rearranged, maybe fix it up a little bit? Why don't we do this? Why don't we do New Year's ideas? Why don't we call it New Year goals that we would like to achieve? How about that? And then if it's goals that we would like to achieve, then if it's only 8%, we're like, well, it's okay because it's what we want to achieve. We didn't say we were absolutely going to do it. But like New Year's resolutions, to me, I don't know the definition of resolutions. But, if I had my Harry Potter book number 4 dictionary, I could look it up. But I don't have it on hand because I burned it outside because I joined Slytherin last month. And, you know how it is. So I had to get rid of those books. But, I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't do it. And I forget what I'm talking about, but I like to go on and pretend like I know. So that's the way it is, folks. That's the Monday Morning Show. Monday Morning Show, gmail.com. Monday Morning Show at gmail.com. My New Year's resolution, this freaking title, it's a touchy topic, like I said. New Year resolutions. I don't really have New Year resolutions. For me, personally speaking, now, like I said, I don't like to talk about myself all the time. But since, I'm getting emails from people and people on Twitter and in the chat rooms, and in the audience, they're asking, what is your New Year resolutions? Tell us, please. We want to know. Well, okay, fine. Don't hold my feet to the fire. I'll let you know. I don't really have New Year resolutions. Like I said, what I like I have goals, right? I have goals. Everyone has goals. I assume, right? Most people have goals. And what I like to do is I like to write them out on a list. I grab a little notepad, a little college notepad. It doesn't have to be, perfect. Doesn't have to be, Einstein-like paper. But just any type of paper you have laying around the house, extra printer paper. Any type of paper that you can reach out and grab. Paper towels, sure, they'll do. Take them. Just jot down some stuff. I just jot it down. I'm just jotting. I'm freestyling here. I'm going Biggie Smalls on you. I'm just jotting. I'm jotting them down. Jotting ideas down. And what I like to do is every so often during the year, I like to take a little sneak peek at it. I pull out the paper towel and I take a little sneak peek and I say, well, that reminds me, I should be doing this. Oh, that reminds me, I should cut my nails. That reminds me, I should paint a picture on a wall in the living room. That's just, that's how I like to live. I don't like to make a big deal out of New Year's resolutions. I don't like to do it. You know why? Too much pressure. I got enough pressure as it is. I got my own TV show, for crying out loud. I got fans that come up to me all the time when I'm walking the streets of Taunton. I got homeless people come up to me asking me for my autograph. That's, some people say, oh, they probably just want your money, but I know they really want to get my autograph. But, I'm a nice guy, so I don't like to be mean, but I got a lot of my shoulders here. A lot. I got strong shoulders. I do the shrugs. I'm shrugging with the weights. I'm shrugging them, but I got a lot of weight in my shoulders. I got I'm trying to think of somebody that's out of shape, but I don't know. I got somebody that's out of shape on my shoulders. You know what I mean? It's tough. It's really tough. But I don't like to put pressure on me. I just don't. I'm not the type to I don't like to go underwater because I don't like the air pressure, Even when I'm on a plane, I feel the air pressure. I feel it, folks. I feel the pressure. I don't know if anyone out there feels pressure like I do. Most likely not, unless your name is Barack Obama. But I feel pressure. So, folks, I'm going to say it. I'm going to admit it. I am against New Year resolution lists. Now, if they work for Paul, Peter, or Mary, then great. But they don't really work for me. So I'm not going to... Let me put it this way. Just because the average American or the public, so to speak, is into something, and it doesn't mean it has to be okay with you. It's not, New Year's resolutions is not okay with me. It doesn't sit right inside my soul. So I'm not going to participate. Now, you can call me a hater. You can point at me and laugh. You can do what you want. Call me names. Go ahead. Go right ahead. I've been called plenty of names in my life. But I'm not gonna let it disturb me from my my course. My GPS is set, folks. I'm staring down the course and I'm not going to let anybody take me off. Bowser can come on my right, Toad can come on my left. You can be shooting mushrooms at me all day, folks, even the red ones. But I'm not going to go off my course. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it because I like to write down goals. Now, are these goals achievable, attainable? Yes, they are, folks. But do I set like a date? Oh, I have to achieve this by the 31st. Well, no, I don't. I just write it down and I process it in my mind. I do a lot of positive thinking. I read a lot of Dr. Wayne Dyer books. Yes, I do. I just ordered one the other day for about $3 on eBay, used. And you might be saying, well, that's really cheap. How did you get that book? Well, because I looked through all the freaking books and I find the cheapest one and I order it. I get great deals on eBay. That's another show. That's another topic. I could talk to you about that for years. I'm great on eBay. Finding cheap stuff is one of my great attributes. I am great at finding cheap stuff. Take a look around my room, folks. I mean, not my room. Take a look around the studio, folks. I got tons of cheap stuff. Make sure we edit that out. Thanks, Paul. But I make a list of goals, and I do positive reinforcement. I do positive thinking. I know I say stuff. I mean, I say I am successful, I am happy, I am healthy, and I do write stuff, list down, write reminders down. But as far as an actual list on December 31st of New Year's resolutions, I don't do it, and I don't recommend it. If it works for you, great, but I don't want to hear about it. Don't talk to me. I don't want to hear about it. I was watching, for example, let me give an example of one of the many reasons why I do not like New Year's resolutions. Anybody watch Dick Clark, Countdown New Year, or Ryan Seacrest, or what's the other one, Carson Daly, or Pitbull, whatever New Year's thing you watch on TV. Maybe you didn't even watch it. Good for you. But if you did watch it, they, right before the clock strikes, 1, 12, 01, 12, 12, right before the clock strikes New Year's, they asked some of the celebs that are with them, "Oh, what's some of your New Year's resolutions?" Let me give you an example of an answer. "I just want to try to be a better person. I just want to try to be nice to people. I just want to have a happy life." And it's like, cut the BS. Take out a steak knife and cut it. Because if all you're going to give is BS answers to what's your New Year resolutions, then don't say nothing. Just say, "I don't have anything." Say, "I don't care about New Year's resolutions. I just come here to get drunk and I just want to party." Just say that. Because if you're just going to give these stupid answers, like, "I want to be happy, I want to be a better person, I want to try to donate more money to homeless kids with bad toenails," if that's all you're going to say, I mean, let's be honest. I don't know. Whenever they ask people about their resolutions, it's always a bad answer, 99% of the time. So I really just disagree with it. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this show. I don't know if this is really a good topic. Sometimes you just have to go with the flow. I was thinking, it's just on my mind, New Year's resolutions. Something I don't agree with. Let me know what you think, though, at Gmail. Not Gmail. Sorry, folks. Hey, maybe a resolution for me is to stop messing up on the show. And that's a good one, huh? Write that one down, Dick Clark. Monday morning show at gmail.com. Send me an email. Let me know what you think about resolutions. Do you agree with them? Do you not agree with them? Do you do them? Do you not do them? Let me know what you think. I'd like to take my own poll. That would be nice to see if 8% of people that I know that actually follow through. I think that's a little high, to be honest with you. I think it's a little high. I think it might be a little lower than that. A little lower than 8%, but that's just me. But I don't know. Stay tuned. Coming up next, I'm going to be talking to Merv. My friend Merv. I'll be talking to him about his New Year resolutions. So stay tuned or click the next video. Please subscribe. I don't like hearing people say that, but I'm saying it. Please subscribe, because if you get a certain number of subscribers, then YouTube allows me more options. And if I have more options, then you guys have more options. And, this is just the way the world works, folks. You help me out, I'll help you out. It's the way the world works, And like I said, resolutions, throw them out the window. You got something to do it. Or if you're not going to do it right now, write it down, put it in your phone. How about take out your phone, your little handy dandy phone, put it in the calendar. Everyone has a calendar. Put it in the calendar and say, I want to get that done, and we'll set a reminder. But we don't have to make a big deal about it. And like I said, most of the time when we make these big deals about it, we don't even do what we say we're going to do anyways. So instead of stop yapping and get your fingers snapping, right? You want to be a blues singer, stop yapping and just start snapping. Go to my open mic, my Monday morning show open mic, and just, start snapping on stage. You think I care? I don't care. My open mic shows, you can do whatever you want. You put tap shoes on, you can do the Carlton. You can snap your fingers, do whatever you want, folks. It's a free form. It's like the new ABC Family channel. It's a free form. I don't like that they switch names. That's what I was talking about before. There's a little bit of callback to earlier in the episode. I don't like the fact that ABC Family switch names. You're trying to be hip. I don't know, trying to be cool. ABC Family plays movies that are for families. So why change the name? Keep it ABC Family. Do I love the channel? No. But do I like watching Harry Potter every once in a while? Sure. I'll wave my wand. Around. I'm not afraid. I got a wand right over there. I bought it when I was in Orlando. I bought a wand. I'm not afraid. I'm waving my wand. So ABC Family, freeform. How about we go back to the old name? Hey, why don't we do that for a resolution? Go back to your old freaking name, Freeform. This is a freeform. Monday Morning Show is a freeform when I talk about whatever I want. That's why I love the internet. Freeform, talk about whatever you want. You got something to talk about? Send me an email, mondaymorningshow@gmail.com. Let me know what you have to say. It's a free form. Come to my open mic night, Monday Morning Show, open mic night in Taunton. And you can get up there with a mic and say whatever you want. I only have one rule at my open mic nights, and that's no videotaping, because I don't want people to feel like they can't say something because they're being videotaped, so they say whatever they want. It's a free form. Here, I'm being videotaped. I'm being, radio, got news media, got people here from all around the world. I say what I want. I'm not afraid. It's a free form. Do I mess up sometimes? Do I say words wrong sometimes? Damn right I do. I'm a human being. I have flaws. But the point is, it's a free form. I'm not afraid to say what I want to say, what's on my mind. Now, what does this have to do with the topic? I have no idea. But it's the Monday Morning Show. And that's how I roll, folks. That's how I roll. And if you got a problem with me, I will see you Sunday at WWCD3 Raw, Rip Challenge in the cage. I'll see you in the cage. That's where I'll see you, folks. And that's all I got to say. MondayMorningShow, gmail.com. And hey, what else can I say but have one heck of a night.